Chat. Chat. What is going on, everyone? We are live on this pretty windy Saturday evening, but we are here and we're streaming for a drama stream. I know streams are kind of a distant thought on this channel as of late, but we're back, man. We're back to the streaming shit. How's everybody doing today? Chicken jockey, indeed. Indeed, my favorite Minecraft quote. Which is kind of funny because I never actually watched the Minecraft movie yet. I don't know. It's either I don't want to go to the movie theater to watch it because it's a fucking shit show, or I'm just not really that interested in the Minecraft movie in the first place. But it is what it is. Oh man, I work during this time, but I'll definitely rewatch it. Like at home mention Chris Chan. I'm probably not gonna talk about Chris Chan this stream because I still haven't watched the documentary yet. I watched like half of it. So yeah, I'll probably talk about the documentary later, but yeah, you're not really going to be missing much in terms of the documentary. Hi, welcome to Chili's. Yeah, hi, welcome to Chili's. So what's all the drama about? I want to go over a couple things. Obviously, you guys know if you're iDubbbz fans, Content Cop is coming back. Content Chomp is coming back, which is kind of cool. Kind of want to talk about that. Obviously, we got the Minecraft drama, some other drama going on in the world that I haven't really talked about yet. But so Plube, not much, man. Just chilling. Just hopping on a live stream. Just gonna hang out, talk about some drama, some other shit as well. I had a 10-hour shift after 4 hours of sleep. A stream to turn off my brain. Yeah, content. Yeah, fair enough. That's crazy. Why don't you go get some sleep? Maybe like I don't know. If I was you, I'd just go get some sleep. But I appreciate you tuning in, Anushi. Yeah, we got some stuff to go over today. It's probably not going to be the longest stream ever because I'm still feeling a little under the weather. But yeah, we'll talk about some shit. Kayla just posted her Gideon video, so we can get into that a little bit if you guys want to, which is pretty interesting. I guess we'll see what comes from that. But Destructor, what up, brother? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I was playing the new Marvel Rivals update, and I was playing Emma Frost. Yeah, Marvel Rivals ain't being the Gooner allegations. Yeah, but at least the game's fun, though. You know what I mean? I think like they get a Gooner pass because at least the game's fun. Unlike some other games that I've seen, like just kind of push the Gooner ideology, and it just turns out to be a shit game. So it's like, wow, you guys obviously are trying to overcompensate a little bit for having a shit game by just like putting Gooner shit in it. At least Marvel Rivals is actually kind of fun. So yeah, I'm running off Sprite. Spite exhaustion isn't going to claim me today. Fair enough. Keep high hopes. Keep high hopes. Zen, what's up, brother? What's up? How you doing? Also, what's with Gideon? I don't know, man. That's a loaded question. I don't know what's with Gideon, bro. It's a question you got to ask him yourself, man. I don't know what's up with the guy anymore. I mean, at least they have equality with the twerking Venom law. Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's equal amount of women gooner as there is like men gooner shit. I saw iDubbbz is doing Content Cop again. I did. I saw the announcement. I'm curious on who he's going to do it about. Which, to be fair, I feel like out of all the shit iDubbbz used to do, I feel like his Content Cop was like one of the least offensive. You know what I mean? I feel like his Content Cops were actually something that I would defend and say that, hey, that was actually some good shit back then. Obviously, I feel like some parts he did kind of like do some shit that I feel like did kind of discredit his journalistic ability. But I mean, he's done some like really good Content Cops, bro. So I'm excited. I feel like it's either going to be on like H3, or it's going to be on, I don't know. It's probably going to be on some political person because that's kind of what iDubbbz does nowadays. It's like politics. So it wouldn't surprise me if he went after a political influencer or some shit. So maybe it's going to be like a Ben Shapiro Content Cop. What's happening? Not much, man. We're just going over some drama. Have you seen Cats Don't Dance? I have not. I don't even know what that is. So are you playing Marvel Rivals lately? Not really. I haven't really played. I played it. Sorry, I keep having to scratch my nose, but I played it last week, I think. Uh, but yeah, I haven't really been playing. I've been playing some other games lately. Content Cop, what's that? It's a old series that iDubbbz used to do, where he would like take a content creator like Jake Paul, or just for example like Rice Gum or anything like that, and then he will do like a breakdown of them and kind of dive into some of their controversies and stuff like that. Hence why it's called like Content Cop, like he's being law enforcement for content on YouTube. And it was actually like pretty good, man. He was pretty much the person who took down Leafy. He pretty much took down people like he did one on Gnome Star. He did one on fucking, this is going to be a blast from the past. He did one on this guy named, like, I think his name was Jinx or something. He used to be like he used to be like one of the OG reaction channels, and he literally was like the grandfather of making the low effort reaction channel, where he would just make a 10-minute video and he'd just sit there watching it. He wouldn't even say anything for 10 minutes. So it's like stuff like that, you know what I mean? So he, iDubbbz is bringing it back, which I'm glad he is, because those were good. Obviously, I don't think it's going to have the same edgy humor he had back in the day. But the only disappointing thing is I think it is going to be like a political Content Cop, like about someone who's political instead of just someone who, well, I guess, they're kind of one and the same, but someone who's kind of like a piece of shit on the internet. But I've been watching a lot of documentaries on lolcows, very disturbing stuff. Yeah, I've been kind of watching the Chris Chan one, made by that one guy. I've been kind of watching. I haven't finished watching it though. I'm like halfway through. He would intentionally say slurs, especially when he was gaming and doing the bad unboxing stuff. Yeah, I mean, like me personally, I don't really care that much about that shit. Um, but at the same time, I understand how it was problematic, right? I get that, but obviously, a lot of people have certain opinions about iDubbbz nowadays. You know what I mean? Oh my god, I love Cats Don't Dance. I don't even know what that is, guys. Like, I don't fucking know. iDubbbz is only doing it because money law. I mean, sure, maybe. I have no idea. I don't know what his motives could be for why he's doing a content cop. Maybe it is because he doesn't have relevancy. But I feel like even if he doesn't have relevancy, him doing a content cop isn't going to bring the people who enjoy his content back, probably, because they all know it's not going to be the same as his older content cops, right? Um, so I don't really know. Someone who's like so against his old self, it's kind of weird. He's bringing back like one of his like staple products, I guess. But I guess we'll see what comes from it. I guess. I've been trying to friend you. I think I sent a request. I'd like to play with you one of these days. Yeah, I just haven't really been on it lately. Like I've just I've been playing other games lately. I haven't really had time to play Marvel Rivals at all. I haven't even seen like the new update. I haven't even seen the new characters and shit. Like Ultron, or yeah, Ultron's coming pretty soon. So in the Billy the Fridge server, some people were asking for Onision to come on to Lolcow Live. Nah, man. I mean, it'd probably be entertaining though, to be honest. We all know it was some bland ass right winger who isn't that bad, and it will be bad since iDub sucks. I mean, I guess we'll see. I mean, obviously, people are going to form their own opinions about it. I'm going to wait to see what the content cop actually is, but I do fully believe that he's going to do a content cop on like Melanie Mack, or like, I don't know. He's going to do a content cop on some probably right wing grifter. So I guess we'll see. It wouldn't surprise me if he did. Speaking of lolcows, I heard recently Jack Doherty got broke recently. I mean, he's always been broke. That's why you guys think he's doing like crypto scams and shit now. I mean, he hasn't always been broke, but he's like completely like he completely lost his relevancy. Like, what even platform does he stream on anymore? Who knows? Who cares? I mean, I think it's probably money too, because it's not coincidental that when YouTube changed, he did overnight. I mean, yeah, I mean, I do agree that maybe money and like the way YouTube was going, probably did help influence his decision to move to different content, or to kind of distance himself from his old content, I guess. But I guess we'll see. I mean, maybe it'll be really good, right? I don't want to talk shit right now and say like, this content cop's could be ass, because I guess we never know. He might pleasantly surprise us with some crazy content cop. But that being said, I'm not like holding on too much hope. I'm not like being an old iDubbbz fan, being like, guys, he's coming back. He's coming back. It's like I wouldn't say that just yet. You know what I mean? I'm watching a series on Chris Chan. I still don't know enough about him. I mean, dude, you can watch for hours and you still won't know enough. It's a fucking rabbit hole, brother. It's hard to like get fully understanding on the kind of thing Chris Chan is. He'll probably go after Matt Walsh or the quartering. I mean, I'm sure it's probably gonna be like Matt Walsh, the quartering. It's probably gonna be like Ben Shapiro. um, Melanie Mack. Like it could be any of those guys, and I feel like that's kind of what he's gonna do, right? That's kind of his content is going after like political stuff, and kind of being that left wing ideology that he takes into his videos. So I'm sure it's gonna be something like that. I mean, I'm probably gonna watch it, but I would prefer like yeah, obviously like politics probably should get called out, right? Especially certain like very far leaning left wingers and very far leaning right wingers. But like I would rather just have a classic content cop on some just shitty person on the internet that like I don't know like exploits kids or something. People will be watching and talking since iDubbbz's channel is dead. Yeah, I mean, you say iDubbbz's channel is dead, but his content cops got quite a lot of people talking. So, Cats Don't Dance is an older animated movie about oppression. A cat who dreams of being a dancer and consistently told he can't because he was born a cat instead of a human in an anthropomorphic world. I mean, it sounds interesting. I don't know if it's up my alley though. I feel like it's a little bit too artsy artsy for me, but but in all honesty, despite the Gooner bait, Emma Frost is actually pretty solid. Her passive is pretty damn damaging, and she can choke slam you in diamond form like Undertaker. Yeah, I mean, I saw her move set. I just like haven't really played the new update at all. I've been kind of keeping up with the update though. I follow the Marvel Rivals Twitter and all that, so I'm down the fake alpha rabbit hole. Wes Watson is hilarious. Yeah. Yeah, that rabbit hole is pretty fucking entertaining. Just seeing all the fake alpha bullshit, which is all just a bunch of so funny. How their ideology comes from a movie. It's like the Matrix, like the red pill, blue pill. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, so corny, Brent. Man, like it's so fucking corny. I got most of Chris Chan info from Based Shaman and Walter Fate, but there's full documentaries out there now. Yeah, I mean the Chris Chan rabbit hole goes deep, bro. What's the huge drama? I genuinely need to just put like a description of like what we're talking about because that's like the fourth person who came in here and asked what the drama's about. We're essentially just going to talk about like the content cop, Kayla's new video, just shit like that. I got some stuff to talk about, but for the most part, it's just whatever is going on. But yeah, I should pull like a whatchamacallit and just put like a description of what we're talking about on the screen. Ultimate, you can mind control towards you, and she takes damage which is true because in the comics, Emma Frost has telepathic abilities as well as diamond harming like female Titan. Yeah, I know her moveset, man. Like I've seen X Men. Hold on, trying to catch up here. Hold up. Also I keep sniffling because I'm like fucking have cat hair all in my nose. Lobster baby, hey Plubius, what up? What up? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Have you seen Have you seen Dunn Bluth's anime movie like Secret of Nim? I have not. I don't really watch anime movies that much. I don't really watch movies much in general. I catch some movies here and there, but I don't really watch like animated movies too often. I can remember iDubbbz for the "I'm gay" meme. I think where he was wearing a triangle costume from Zelda. Well, yeah, that used to be his costume though. Like he used to dress up as like the green alien or whatever. And like the post I remember the most is like when he jumps off the fucking counter or whatever, and he says like the "I'm gay." I think you're thinking of that meme when he like jumps off the counter. He's like, "I'm gay." He also did one about him having crippling depression, which is also like kind of fun. Did he also do the meme of jumping off the wheelchair and saying, "I have depression"? Yeah, that's exactly what he did. He jumped off and he's like, "I have crippling depression." You see Michael Duval's fake apology? I have not. Cats Don't Dance is an okay movie. It's got like old Looney Tunes Disney vibes. Oh, okay. I mean, I've never heard of it, so this is the first time I've heard of it. Is it new or is it like older? No, honestly, who are you hoping to see in the game? Because they're doing new heroes every month starting in season 3. You already know who I want. Do I even need to tell you? I mean, obviously, I want Deadpool. I feel like that's kind of the stereotypical answer for a lot of people is we obviously want Deadpool. Obviously Professor Xavier would be cool as well. I think they're rumored. Obviously, I want Blade. Blade would also be extremely cool. Um, who else would be cool to see in there? I mean, more villains would be cool too. Like I don't know, Sandman would be pretty sick as a tank, or even the Green Goblin would be pretty sick as like a flying character. After the Creator Clash 2 stuff, iDubbbz did, and now he responded his channel is dead. Yeah, I mean Creator Clash 2. I mean he's doing what Creator Clash 3 now, which is kind of weird because like I feel like no one really cares about Creator Clash like at all. I feel like he's kind of late to the whole, you know. I feel like he's kind of late to the whole like boxing trend. I feel like a lot of people are just kind of over it at this point with like KSI running it to the ground and shit. First time in a while, I caught the stream. How's everyone? I'm doing great, man. I hope everyone else is doing good too. But yeah, welcome to the stream. We're just chilling, man, hanging out. We're not gonna have too long of a stream because I do need to rest a little bit. But I thought I'd hop in here and just kind of touch base with you guys, hang out, talk my shit. Kind of go over some stuff. I'm gonna have videos returning again soon. It's just been kind of a long week, so true Looney Tunes vibes. The art makes the animals very scrawny. Yeah, I mean that's kind of the Looney Tunes vibes though. Aside from like big chunkish and shit. Dion says, "Sup, Plubius? What up? What up? Just chilling, man. Hanging out. The cat hair is a feature now. I'm not sure Emin Fox was in the X Men movies. Was she? Yeah, she was. She was in X Men First Class, right? Or no? Which one was she in? She was in one where she was with is fucking what's his face? She fucking yeah, she's hanging out with the one dude. Pretty sure she was in the X Men movies, wasn't she? Or am I thinking of someone else? Yeah, she was in First Class. I'm pretty sure. If you're a Marvel character, which one would you be, lol? I mean, like, which one would I want to be? Probably like, I mean, Tony Stark would be pretty sick. Aside from like new Tony Stark, where he's like fucking atoms, like just dead. But Tony Stark. I mean, obviously Spider Man would be pretty cool too. Until you read the comics and realize the kind of shit Spider Man has to go through on a daily basis. So I'd probably say Tony Stark, just because he's also like hella smart and he's also like handsome as shit. If I was a Marvel character, in all honesty, I'd probably pick Wolverine. He's got adamantium bone and healing factor, and despite being short, he pulls baddies. I mean, I don't know how I'd feel about living forever, though. I feel like that would be kind of shit. Like having to live forever. I don't know. I mean, some people would love that, but I have cats don't dance on VHS. That's pretty cool. The Michael Duval apology video is terrible. TLDR. He worked at a preschool and he took OnlyFans videos and photos. And he's getting flamed for it. Oh, so he's like some teacher. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fucked, dude. What's the next video? I'm probably gonna talk about the Minecraft shit. I feel like that's kind of like the big topic right now, right? Um, I think like all the shit going on with the Minecraft movie. I might as well talk about. I still haven't seen it yet. I do want to see it though. I don't want to see it because I feel like everyone who's saying it's amazing are kind of lying to themselves. And I'm not the biggest Minecraft fan. Like I obviously know about Minecraft and shit, but like I don't know if I'm actually gonna enjoy it. I don't think that's something I would enjoy. But to be fair, I was also pleasantly surprised about the Detective Pikachu movie. I actually really enjoyed that movie. So X Men Origins, yeah, I'm pretty sure she shows up in X Men Origins. I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking on my ass. It's been a while since I've seen the Xbox movies, or the X Men movies, not the Xbox. What the fuck? For some drama, the YouTuber and preschool teacher Miss Rachel is being accused of being anti-Semitic for supporting Palestine right now, but they put her on a list and everything. Really, I like the Minecraft movie. I mean, I'm sure some people do, and that's fine. Like, if you guys like the Minecraft movie, that's great. Like, I like Jack Black. Like, I grew up on Jack Black movies, right? Like the School of Rock and shit like that. Like, I grew up on Jack Black, like the Tenacious D, like the Pick of Destiny. Like, I grew up on that shit. But like, I don't know. I just feel like I probably wouldn't enjoy it that much. Well, obviously, it's like not meant for me. It's obviously meant for kids. But I just feel like it's gonna be one of those movies that's like the whole humor of it involves the fact that it's Minecraft, and I feel like I don't know. I don't know if I can like just sit down for 2 hours and watch something like that. But I feel like I probably should if I'm going to talk about it. You know what I mean? Minecraft Meal almost has more hype than the movies. Yeah, you guys see all that shit? Yeah, people are like scalping and shit. Like, was it the fucking the grimmest shit? No, it's not a shit. It's like an egg or whatever. Yeah, dude. I've seen the videos. I just found out there's two Emmas. Wait, really? Like I said in a previous stream, Captain Marvel, Silver Surfer, Deadpool, and Ghost Rider need to be in the game. day one, but I hope they bring lesser known characters like Quicksilver. Quicksilver would be cool. I feel like Quicksilver doesn't get enough love. Like he was definitely one of my favorite characters in the X Men movies. I feel like he had some of the cooler scenes. The way they filmed him was really cool. So it'd be cool to see him in the game. I'm assuming they're going to use the older Quicksilver though, not his younger counterpart. But it's a 50 for me with the Minecraft movie. I mean, I feel like it's one of those things where it's like I feel like you either really enjoy it or you're gonna hate it. You know what I mean? I feel like people who want to hate it do kind of like enjoy it to a certain extent, and people who absolutely love it, they understand why people hate it. I just don't know. Like I've seen clips and shit, and I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like the whole humor involves him just saying shit. Or well, I guess that's like 80% of humor in movies nowadays. But like, you see a zombie, he's like, "Wow, it's a Minecraft zombie." Or what was that one quote that's going around where he's like, "First we mine, then we craft. Let's Minecraft." It's like it's literally like just it's so memeable, and that's why it's doing so well. It's just because it's memeable. Did you watch Kayla's video? I did. I saw Kayla's video about Gideon, and let's. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm assuming Gideon's going to respond to it. I guess we'll see. I think she did a good job. She explained her side. She didn't butter anything up. She didn't over explain anything. She was very straight to the point. Gave her side, and now it's up to people on how they're gonna proceed it or perceive it. I guess so. But yeah, it was very brave of her to even do that. So obviously, it's really good. If you don't know who Wiccan and Speed are, they're Billy and Tommy. Billy and Tommy. Do you like Team Fortress 2? I've never really played Team Fortress 2. I played a little bit when my friend had it on his PC. I mean, it's all right. I'm not like the biggest fan of it, though. I wouldn't say like I'm a huge Team Fortress fan, but I can't deny the fact that I was a pioneer for a lot of like modern hero shooters. So why has Warner Bros been struggling with bad content in movies lately? I think it really falls down on leadership. I feel like they're just not making the right decisions. You know what I mean? Like most studios that kind of fall off. It's kind of one of those things where it's like I feel like it just really boils down to just the higher ups not making the proper decisions. I'm not too into movies that force you to call back to enjoy it. Like it can't stand on its own as something enjoyable as its own thing without reminding everyone about its property every 5 minutes. Well, that's the tricky thing about this movie because its entire persona is the property, right? The whole entire concept is about these people going into the Minecraft world and Steve kind of showing them things, right? So I feel like that's just the entire movie, which I agree with that. I feel like that's not really something I enjoy too much, is when the entire humor of the movie falls on the idea of like, look at what's happening right now. It's like, I don't know. I feel like I want, and to be fair, my humor's kind of fucked. And like, some of my favorite movies are kind of the older scary movies, kind of the raunchy, stupid movies, but I feel like I just don't think they're gonna hit. Like the guy, like Nacho Libre was pretty funny, but like you watch it back now and it's like, yeah, it's I don't know. I feel like that kind of humor just doesn't go well. Thoughts on your Oilers? I mean, dude, well, the playoffs, playoffs. That's all I'm gonna say right now. The origins is messy in the comics. Basically, Wanda took pieces of Mephisto and shaped them into sons. In the comics, they were lost forever and they're born into different families. Yeah, it's a little bit different than how they show it in the MCU. In the MCU, they're just like, yeah, Wanda like manifests these kids, and then now they just exist, and then they die, and then she's trying to get them back. So they do exist, but in a different realm, I guess, or a different universe. I don't fucking know, man. Basically, I would love to see Young Avengers, the Annihilators, and more X Men and the Marvel rivals. Also, Drax and Gamora need to be there so we can have the full Guardians they mentioned in the game. Yeah, but I mean, like, dude, that's the thing about the Guardians of the Galaxy. I feel like how have we not gotten a classic Star Lord costume yet? Like the one where he looks like he gasses people for a living. Like we need a classic Star Lord outfit, dude. But yeah, I do agree. The full Guardians of the Galaxy set would be cool. I hope movies doesn't rely on AI for support in the future. I mean, I'm sure a lot of movies already use some sort of AI tools. They just don't talk about it openly. I mean, watching some clips in the Minecraft movie, it feels that way. But if you don't know who the Annihilators are, you might know who Beto, Ray, Bill, Quasar, and the Silver Surfer are, and they're part of the team. Well, I know the Silver Surfer. That's who I know out of that group. Well, with the Sonic movies, I can understand and enjoy it without playing any of the games. Meanwhile, I never play Minecraft, so I mean, I think like with the Sonic with Minecraft, they do kind of introduce you into what Minecraft is. And to be fair, I feel like Minecraft isn't as lore heavy, or I guess Minecraft has lore, but it's not as lore heavy and like story heavy as like Sonic would be. You know, you got a lot of like characters and villains and stuff in Sonic friendlies and stuff like that. Minecraft, yeah, has some villain like the Ender Dragon and the zombie pigmen and shit like that. But I feel like Sonic, you could just get thrown into it, and they don't really need to explain much. Minecraft, it's like they have to kind of build a story. You know what I mean? So some of Gideon's dick sucking moral F slurs commented on her video. Yeah, I saw a couple of her comments of it's like here and there. I feel like it's like mostly supportive, but obviously you're gonna get Gideon fanboys coming in there, and they're like the most fucking toxic group of kids. Like they're a group of kids, and they're just so fucking toxic and brain dead. Like they're the one group of people that always just go, "Yeah, this guy's catching predators. What's your problem? You can't criticize someone who's catching predators, even though you can, and we will." Because catching predators doesn't make you immune to criticism, you fucking morons. Like, but that's the excuse they're always going to go with because it's the brain dead excuse. So I am Steve's means nothing. Is that guy supposed to be cool? I don't know this guy. I mean, like, yeah, I guess when you think about it, but let's be honest. Most people know what Minecraft is, right? I feel like even if you're like living under a rock, you should know kind of what Minecraft is or who Steve is. You know what I mean? But I guess there's a small percentage of people who maybe haven't played Minecraft and don't know Steve. But I mean, it's doing numbers, man. They're actually calling it rage bait. Well, yeah, they're literally 11 years old, man. They call everything rage bait. You can make an entire doco series about these guys and expose everything and have dead to right evidence, and they're still going to call you rage baiting because that's all they fucking know. They're so brain rotted by the internet and rage baiting on Twitter that they see something that's legit and have evidence and proof, and it's an actual opinion, and they're just like, oh, good rage bait. Like, oh my god, go get a fucking job. Like, holy shit, man. Have you heard of the biker murders in 2003? I have not. My Canadians will win a cup before Connor McFraud wins a cup, by the way. I doubt it, man. You guys sleep on Connor McDavid. He's going to get a cup, man. I feel like you guys are kind of hating on him for no reason. He's going to get it. Like, everyone's like, oh, where's Connor's cup? He's going to get one, bro. I don't know if it's going to be with the Oilers, but he's going to fucking get one. Drawing too heavy on reminding me people it's Minecraft is what I mean. Well, yeah, that's kind of what the whole movie is, though, right? It's Jumanji. It's essentially they go into the Minecraft world, so the entire movie is just them reminding you that you are in Minecraft. They heavily rely on that. Which, again, me personally, I didn't really like Jumanji. I went and saw Jumanji. I didn't really like it because the whole concept of it kind of just boring to me at this point because it's been going on for centuries, I guess, at this point with movies. So it's just like I don't really care, and I don't know if the whole concept of the movie is the fact that it's happening in Minecraft is going to hold me to actually watch the movie. But I mean, I guess I can't deny that it's popular. What's your opinion on mukbangs? I mean, like if people watch them, that's fine. I mean, I don't find enjoyment in watching people stuff their face with a bunch of disgusting food. Plus I have like pretty sensitive ears. Well, not that makes me sound like a pussy. No, I have fine ears, except I just don't like really aggressively weird noises in my ear. So I don't really watch mukbangs. I occasionally check in on Nikata Avocado, but I wouldn't really say that I like watch his content, dude. You know what I mean? Just watch Kayla's video. Damn, she popped off. Didn't take long for me to run into Gideon's fans in the comments. Yeah, I mean, I think Kayla even know this was going to happen. I feel like everyone who's talked about Gideon knows what his fans do and how stupid they are and how they're like they're like a fan base that you could just kind of write off because they're just so fucking stupid. Like if you see a Gideon fan or you got a Gideon profile picture of him like being arrested, you know that you should just write them off. They're not going to say anything intelligent. Like it's gonna happen, man. But yeah, her video was good though. It was fine. And I just really can't accept the fact that he's a massive piece of shit. I mean, of course not, dude. He's like a god to them. They can't accept that their god has flaws, and he has major flaws that needs to be addressed. But they can't accept it. You know what I mean? Like that's their daddy. That's the thing, pun intended. Wanda fans think that she can just warp reality freely, and reality warping doesn't work like that. If it did, she could warp all the bad guys out of Marvel. She can't do that. I mean, there's obviously got to be power scaling a little bit, right? Like she only has a bit of the power star or the reality stone. She can't like use all of it. Well, if you haven't read the Annihilators, I would suggest it. It's actually pretty good, especially Beta Ray Bill and Starbrand's fights is the best comic play of all time, and I'm dying on this hill. I might check it out. I mean, I've been kind of like catching up on comics like slowly. Basically, Beta Ray Bill is a cyborg horse, and he is worthy of Thor's hammer. Well, yeah, okay, so Beta Ray Bill. Okay, so yeah, I know who that is. He's the horse Thor that is in the Lego Marvel games. That's my knowledge of that. Owner of Stormbreaker. That's my knowledge of that shit. Lane Hudson, Ivan Demuff, Jacob Flower, Connor McClown. Why are you rage baiting here? Okay, that's like a proper use of rage baiting. This guy's in my chat. This destructor fellow, don't even know who he is in my chat talking shit. No, I'm just playing. But dude, why are you shit talking Connor McDavid so much? He's done nothing to you. He's done nothing to you. Straight copium happening over here, dude. What's your favorite cereal? Mine's Fruity Pebbles. And have you ever seen the limited time Fruity Pebbles with marshmallows? I have. I mean, I'm kind of like a big protein guy in the morning, so like I would say like my favorite cereal is probably, I don't know. I don't even know what I have in the cupboard right now. I like shit with oats. Like I think I honey oats. I ate that Vector. I eat quite a lot, or at least I used to. Not so much nowadays. And I like, I don't mind my cinnamon toast crunch sometimes. That's some good shit. Cannot remember the name of the comic book though, but it comes to mind if I'll put it in chat. Fair enough. I'm speaking facts, bro. No, you're speaking straight copium, brother. Straight copium. Facts, Aaron Yeager. Speaking of Aaron Yeager, I've been playing through Attack on Titan, the video game. It's actually pretty fucking good, man. Like, Attack on Titan, the video game, is actually a pretty fucking banger, dude. Not gonna lie. I've only watched, like, maybe, like, 4 episodes of the first season. So I had a conversation with my brother the other day about anime and shit, and he was like asking if I watch Attack on Titan. I'm like, dude, I've seen like maybe 4 episodes. The problem with me is I get into anime and I watch like the first couple episodes and then I just kind of like lose interest, which is like, I'm not saying Attack on Titan's bad or anything like that. I just feel like after the first couple episodes, I was just kind of like, yeah, I don't know, because like Etika kind of got me into it back in the day. Like Etika was talking about Attack on Titan all the time, so I just kind of like looked into it. Because I was like in between animes, I think at that point. My team has 24 cups. Oilers have 5. Yeah, when's the last time your team won a cup, though? When's the last time your team won a cup? They won all 24 cups back when goalies used to stand on their tippy toes to save goals. Okay, I'm not saying the Oilers haven't either, but it's time to do pranks again. Gideon 2025. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's telling to know that he like re-uploaded like most of his prank videos again. Most recent than the Oilers. Yeah, whatever, man. We're all Canadians here sitting in the same fucking drought from a cup, all right? Even like, let's say like 2 Canadian teams do finally make it to the playoffs. I'll at least be happy knowing that at least a Canadian team's going to bring home the cup. Have you tried Andy Caps, hot fries, and other flavors that have been discontinued? I have not. I don't even know what those are. I don't even know what those are. My team has goalies. Oilers have Mickey Mouse monkeys in net. Well, okay, I'll give you that. The goaltending for the Oilers isn't amazing. Stuart Skinner has a good mustache. I'll say that much. All right. Oilers have never had a good goalie. No. I disagree with that. They used to have a good goalie fucking years ago. We had probably one of the best goalies in the world for a time. Why is there so much hair on my fucking... Sorry if this sounds like ass, but there's like so much fucking cat hair on my mic. It's just like going up my nose. I think it's Stormbreaker, Beta Ray Bill, but yeah, him and Stardust have a fight, and it's legendary, and it wasn't Star branded. Was Stardust that was my bad? Oh, okay, all good. Wait, what the fuck? Why is this being so weird? If Kidion actually does respond, what do you think he'll say? I mean, he'll probably just call her a clout chaser. Like, that's kind of what he does. Or call her, like, a hater or something. Or say that she's, like, mentally unwell or something. Like, Gideon is not going to take accountability for her video. even though she like subtly said that she might sue him or do a lawsuit against them. So he should be a little bit scared right now if I was him, because Kayla seems very dead set on possibly doing a lawsuit. So I guess we'll see, man. Cap, whatever, man. The Oilers did, bro. The Oilers used to have one of the best goalies in the world, like long ass time ago. I'm waiting for Mike Klum's documentary. Yeah, dude. I mean, we'll see. I mean, I feel like it's been 70, 80% done for the last fucking 3 months. So I don't like, to be fair, he did slow down on production recently because he's working on other projects. So, he might have been flying the year. And then as soon as it came down to the last part, he definitely slowed down a bit. And he's definitely, like, he went from putting most of his time into the documentary. Now he's, like, working on other shit, which is, it is what it is, I guess. There's a lot of fake ass comic book fans out here, though, bro. Especially Wanda fans. They just bring up false narratives. I mean, like, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't call myself a comic book fan, but I do read comics from time to time. Not physical copies, like digital. So, but yeah, I can definitely see how a lot of people will give like false narratives and just kind of spew bullshit over nothing without knowing like the current meta of comics, I guess, or whatever. Yeah, during an era where goalies were not good. Mao, I almost guarantee though, you bring some of those old goalies back, teach them like the new wave. They'll probably still like they were still like they still were saving shit. To be fair though, at the time, no one knew how to put the puck like up like above their knees. So Oilers outscored their goalie problems. I mean, a team's only as strong as their goalies though. Like even their scores are only as strong as their goalies. Yeah, I was watching a comic book versus video and I was scrolling through the comments and I just couldn't help call out this guy for making up complete bullcrap. Speaking of comic book fans, thoughts on ranting for vengeance? I don't know. He's a ginger bitch. Ooh, shots fired. I don't know. I don't really care about him. I mean, he's gonna keep doing his little racist rants, hiding behind the idea of it being anti woke. He's gonna keep building up a dumbass fan base. I mean, Rince already fucking packed him up and sold him off into a fucking a coffin. So I don't know. Ranting for Vengeance is the fakest comic book fan. Yeah, because he's not even a comic book fan. If he was a comic book fan, he would talk more about just like anti woke shit. He would just actually talk about comics he likes and shit. But instead, he just talks about anti woke shit all day. He's a fake. He's one of those grifters that just has to move to a certain genre just to grift. Because he's not smart enough to like do normal political commentary grifting, so he has to like move to comic books and do anti woke grifting there because he's not smart enough to actually debate or do political topics. So he has to run to little comic books. Same with people in like anti woke video game circles where they have to run to video games just to like start spewing shit. Rince cooked that nerd, yeah, and he got heavily rewarded for it too. It was like his most viewed video, which is like insane, man. I'm not even kidding. There's Sky that was brought up in one of the comics for Nightmare Trap. The Avengers and Wanda managed to break free and wake up Thor, and then they fought off Nightmare, but they lost. Ryan for Vengeance is a poser metal fan. He's not a real metal fan. Well, yeah, like I said, he doesn't know shit about shit, man. He doesn't know shit about shit, so he fucking has to pretend. He not only has to have to grift on the anti woke shit in comic books, but he also has to grift on the idea of like just metal versus like heavy metal and shit. Like he's a pathetic little twerp. Get him out of here. Him and his dad are both pathetic. Yeah, Ivan Wanda and Thor, they both say it could have gone a lot worse. Then they've all could have died in Nightmare Realm. An amount of BS that came out of that guy's mouth was abysmal. Well, it's good you put him in his place, though. It absolutely sucks that Disney has abandoned me and Hollywood Pictures and then sold my friend Dimension Films and Miramax Films, Touchstone Pictures. Damn, dude. Can I get an L for Touchstone Pictures, guys? L. It's a sad day, man. It's a sad day today. What's your favorite third-person shooter? Mine's Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. My favorite third-person shooter. Damn, that's if we're talking about like just straight up third-person shooter, I'd probably have to say Gears of War 2. I'd probably say in terms of like third person, I think it just had one of the best third person shooters. I know the controls were a bit clunky, but yeah, I'd probably have to say Gears of War, Gears of War 2. Wanda has the power to control the story itself and say that she is not a slave to the story. Like, bruh, what do you see the amount of glazing and BS that sounds? The only person who can claim that is Deadpool, because Deadpool actually in the comic books did break out of the comic books and like fucking kill the comic book writers. Like, it was actually pretty fucking insane. They owe you bread. L, yeah, dude. L's in chat. Are you going to do more cooking videos? Like probably in the near future. I don't really know because I'm not really like a cooking channel. I'll do like the occasional thing, like for a subscriber special. But I mean, like maybe one day I'll do like a case cooking video or something like that just for fun. Because I do like making those kind of videos. It kind of breaks me out of my normal commentary slop. So it's kind of nice to maybe do something a little bit different, able to actually like be a little bit more creative with what I do. Alternative stream title: Daddy Walt abandoned me. Yeah, Daddy Walt abandoned me. Gears 1 to 3 is goated. Oh, dude, it's such a good series, man. So good. Yeah, bro, I'm not even kidding. He literally said to me that Wanda is not a slave to the story because Vision summoned a bunch of heroes to fight the Woman of the Night, and it wasn't even heroes. It uh, it was constructs of heroes that Vision made in the House of Ideas. And goddamn, he literally says, "I'm a real comic book fan, and I actually pay attention." Yeah, I don't really know why comic book fans are such elitists. I don't get it. It's like I know more about comic books. No, I know more about comics, and then they're both wrong, and then someone else has to swoop in and be like, "Well, actually." Next video will be Cameron cooking R. Kelly's favorite meals. Yeah, dude. Do you know how some people? I made that joke before, but do you know how some people are like, you know, whatever, so and so, we make the last meal of death row inmates. I'll be like, I made the last meal of predators. Like, we need an EDP diss track featuring me and whoever wants in. Fair enough. I mean, I did put EDP diss track on the fucking the poll and it lost. So, I mean, I'd be down to do a diss track. I don't think I'm that like musically inclined, but and I feel like it'd be fucking. I think we'd be able to spit some heaters. Please make more rant videos. I don't know. Like, I don't really know what to rant. I don't really. I'm not really a ranty. Well, I guess I kind of am, but like, I don't know. I feel like when I rant though, I kind of lose structure in a video. I feel like I don't know. Some people like the ranting videos. Some people like when I like start ranting about random shit. But I feel like I kind of lose the whole like structure. I just start going off about random shit. One Gear 4 came out, the series is dead. I never played Gears 4, like Judgment Day and all that, because I thought it was going to be absolute shit. I played like a couple hours of Gears 5, and I was like, this is all right, but it's nowhere close to like what Gears War 1, 2, and 3 were. Then I basically called out his BS and his illiteracy. I basically proved him wrong and told him that there were constructs of heroes and not the real ones. And that Wanda is like very fictional character. She is tied to the story. Like without the story, she would just be an idea on a blank piece of paper. Yeah, I mean that's when you kind of start getting meta. Like, oh, this person's more powerful than the pages that are on. It's like, bro, I don't fucking, dude. It's like it's just like heroes, bro. It's people in tights fighting each other. Like it's just fucking enjoy it. You know what I mean? Judgment Day is decent and overhated. I mean, I've never played it. I just like watching the trailers. I didn't really fuck with it. 4 and 5 is trash, which is weird because it seems like a lot of people hate Judgment more than 4 and 5. I mean, me personally, I'll be honest with you guys. I've never played Judgment. I watched the trailers and I was like, mind you, I was coming fresh off Gears 3, so I was like, still had that delicious Gears 3 taste in my mouth. So I was like, yeah, anything that didn't look like Gears 3 or 2 or 1, to me personally, I didn't want to play. And it wasn't until way later where I decided to pick up Gears 5, which wasn't terrible. I just, it wasn't for me, man. Definitely was not for me. Basically told me to go to the Discord and discuss it after he lost the debate, but one of my friends debated him and he lost horribly. Play my friend an actual comic book guide to humble him. So I understand where you're coming from, but I feel like at that point, just like I feel like you're just wasting time at that point. That's why I kind of stopped arguing with people a lot of the times because I realized that it's like, unless they're willing to understand you, they're not going to change their mind. So it's like you might as well sit them and let them keep talking about bullshit and being called out by other people. You know what I mean? Thoughts on Vitali being arrested? Good. Fuck Vitali. Even when he was doing creep catching, man, he was just grifting. Fuck Vitali. I'm glad he's arrested, bro. That guy was always going to be a problem. So hopefully he actually sees some jail time. I really hope this is going to be the year of these influencers actually seeing jail. Uh, do you drink G Fuel? I used to drink G Fuel quite a lot. I actually have like a shaker, and like I used to have tubs and shit. I don't really drink much energy drinks anymore. I don't even remember the last time I had like an energy supplement. But yeah, I used to drink G Fuel quite a lot. But now I heard like Gamer Subs is a lot better and shit like that. I mean, I'm not sponsored either way, so I don't really have a dog in the fight when it comes to gamer energy supplements. But more people hating Judgment because of online stuff, which is fair, but the storyline is good and fun to go through. I don't know. I never played it to be honest, so I just saw Kayla's Hoskins new video today. It's got that Sunny V2 editing style. Is she still in the EDP doc? Yeah, I'm pretty sure she is. I don't think Mike has any intentions of editing her out since it's a full on thing. But yeah, it was a well edited video. I think Kayla did a really good job. It got like the serious nature out there, which is good. I mean, I get what you mean. These comic books that you're supposed to enjoy, and I really hate people like that. Like, that's the whole reason I read the comics is just to immerse myself. Yeah, I mean, I'm not blaming you for wanting to defend, your ideologies, especially when you knew something that someone else was lying about. I just feel like it gets to a point where it's like it's pointless to argue with these people. You know what I mean? Like I've kind of came to that mindset where it's like if I'm passionate about something, I like say Persona or another game that I really like or I'm knowledge about, and someone's spewing some bullshit, I'll try to correct them. If they don't listen to me, I'll just like leave it. I really don't care. It's like I'm trying to correct you to make it so you don't look like an idiot in the future. But I'm glad Vitaly is arrested too. The Philippines doesn't fuck. Or wait, what? I'm glad Vitaly is arrested too. The Philippines doesn't fuck. Yep, facts. The Philippines doesn't fuck. I'm glad Vitaly Philippines doesn't fuck around. Okay, I got you. Man, YouTubers need to promote G Fuel all the time. I mean, it's get that bag, I guess. I mean, I have no hate. Like, if you want to promote G Fuel, by all means, like get that bag. But me personally, like when I had G Fuel, it was all right. Like I feel like, to quote EDP, or all right, it was overrated as fuck though. Like it didn't taste any different than like other supplement energy drinks. Like it really didn't taste all that different. Like they had some unique flavors and shit, but it's really the YouTubers that keep that shit afloat. Plus, I feel like G Fuel is kind of like irrelevant these days. I feel like gamer subs and like other shit is actually like more talked about. But can you explain what Kayla's video is about? Also, what is the latest on what Foe? It's just her telling her experience of working with Gideon and kind of like her side of the story. Because up to this point, she never actually really like talked about it. Like I've talked about it, like just using my knowledge and information that I've gathered online. But this was Kayla's first time actually bringing it up and kind of calling out Gideon, which is very very brave of her. It's going to be a difficult journey from here, but my friend pulled up the comics and literally read it to him and called out how wrong he. You might think it was a waste of time, but I thought it was genuinely hilarious. Well, I mean, if you got enjoyment out of it, then yeah, by all means. I just feel like it's just one of those things where I've learned to just like not argue with people who are like, obviously aren't going to change their mind. There's really no point. You know what I mean? Except like keep letting them be wrong. I guess I know it kind of infuriates you because you're passionate about something, but like let's let them keep being an idiot. You know what I mean? Mr. Plubius, have you seen a YouTuber named Alpha Damien? I have not, but I'm assuming he's some sort of alpha YouTuber influencer or some cringe shit like that. I mean, that's what I'm saying. If you don't know what you're talking about, and this goes for anything, not just comics, then don't say a damn thing about it. Do you know what I mean? Well, I mean, you can talk about it. Just don't act like. I feel like a lot of people are so arrogant, and they just act like they know what they're talking about. It's like it's not a bad thing to say you don't know what you're talking about, or you're not knowledgeable about the certain. Like when people ask me, like, "Have you heard about so and so?" I don't pretend like I have. You know what I mean? If I have, I'll tell you guys. But if I don't, it's like it's one of those things where it's like, why pretend? You know what I mean? To I guess to seem like you're smart on the internet. What's the latest on FoostTube? He got arrested in the Philippines, so he was like fucking around with people. So that's the latest, I guess. I think that's all we've known so far. Yes, I remember when G Fuel used to be promoted a lot. Reminds me of the Machinima days. Yeah, it used to be like a lot bigger back in the day, but then a lot of other companies started, like Gamer Subs and all this other shit. That's the third time I mentioned Gamer Subs, so sponsor me. But um, yeah, I feel like not many people like do G Fuel anymore. I feel like people realize that coffee's just the thing to do. You know what I mean? I feel like just coffee's the thing to do. But obviously, you can get the PewDiePie version and all these other versions and shit. But yeah, it reminds me, dude. What's your opinion on Wes Watson? I don't know who Wes Watson is. Maybe I do. It's not ringing a bell though. So I don't really have an opinion. Yeah, the thing I usually wouldn't have done anything or said anything. Like obviously that dude doesn't know what he's talking about. But the thing is, he was attacking everybody else, and I had to humble him. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's just some Reddit stuff going on. He claims to be an alpha male influencer with an army of fans and is known to be delusional in live streams. Nice. So like just like the stereotypical douchebag alpha influencer who based their whole ideology off of a fucking movie from the 2000s. Like, oh my god. Maybe I should, guys. What do you think? Maybe I should start doing like alpha influencer videos, like not like me doing them, like me going after people doing them. I feel like there's kind of a gold mine there because I just find like the alpha influencer content just so cringe, bro. Oh god, like those alpha video like teaching you how to be an alpha and shit. It's like she would literally be an idea on a blank piece of paper. Even Gwenpool said that her comic might get discontinued. Damn, I like Gwenpool, dude. I have a little figurine of Gwenpool actually. Speaking of the Philippines, he's not known, but there's a dude called Big Dog Strategies who also being a nuance, but he's currently MIA after entering China. Yeah, yeah, I mean, it's just these Americans, like not just Americans, but like just people going to other countries and just fucking acting a fool and doing dumb shit, just doing fucking tomfoolery, and they don't realize that other countries don't fuck around. And you can claim and say you're American and try to pretend like that's actually relevant to your situation, but they're just gonna arrest you. And hopefully, like with Johnny Smalley and stuff, like they actually start seeing some prison sentences because that like you got it. They're addicts, right? They're addicted to clout. They're addicted to content, right? They're addicted to views and money. You got to cut that shit off from the start. That's the start of them becoming better people. Is just take the internet away from them, put them in a prison cell, show them the reality of their consequences of being dumbass clout chasers. You know what I'm saying? Please go after Alpha Damien. He's the cringiest YouTuber I've seen in a while. Yeah, I'll put it on the list. Dude, I'm so far behind on my list of things to talk about. I actually like have too much stuff to talk about lately. But yeah, I've been kind of like recovering over the last week. I've been pretty sick, so um, even if characters have awareness or even the power of the narrative, play Deadpool, Gwenpool, or God of Stories, Loki, it is still fictional and they are still pieces of paper. Yeah, I mean, that's what it really boils down to. It's cool to break the fourth wall. Like, again, when Deadpool kills his comic book creators, like that shit was cool. But then there's meta there where he is killing comic book creators in a comic book. You know what I mean? So there's always going to be that meta. So it's like, but I think it's cool. But I think at the end of the day, when you start talking about it coming off the paper and like all this other nuanced bullshit, it's like, what would you do if EDP appeared on Steve Wilkos? I don't know, man. I don't know what. Like, I genuinely don't know anymore how I'd react to anything when it comes to EDP. Well, Wes Watson lore is hilarious. He tries to flex, but he comes off as a joke. Alpha carrying around a purse and flexing. Oh, is that who? Oh, is he like the fucking alpha dude who like always acts like because he's like bigger than you, he can fight anyone, even though he's been humbled by actual MMA fighters and shit? Or is that someone else? It's funny that Johnny Smalley's acting like a fool in Asia despite he's racist to Asians. Well, yeah. I mean, Johnny Smalley is just a massive fucking racist, dude. You should check out Dark Side of the Ring. It's a dark series in the dark days of professional wrestling. Even non-wrestling fans enjoy it. Really? I haven't really like got into like the like wrestling shit. Maybe I will look into it because I've heard of controversies, obviously, with that one dude, but maybe I'll check it out. Even if Juana had the power of the narrative, which she does not, trust me, I read a lot of comics. I'm 110% sure she's never done anything that influences the narrative itself. She's still in the story, yeah. Oh, bless me. Last but of news on Wes, he was trying to flex his plastic girlfriend. He accidentally exposed his micro shrimp. Nice. That's like two L's, right? Two L's in a row. That's what he went to jail for. Wait, seriously? Damn, that's crazy. I just checked out Alpha Damien's bro. This gotta be the most in front. All right, guys, you convinced me. I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it. Production dude has a grinder account, is a full blown simp, and assaulted another person at some gym. Oh, that's why he got arrested. All right, I'll talk about this Alpha Damien guy. Fuck it, you guys got me curious. You guys got me curious. It's been a while since I talked about an Alpha. I think the last time was literally Andrew Tate, like fucking last year or whatever. But anyways, I'm probably gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna go drink some soup. Do you eat soup? Do you eat soup or do you drink it? I'm gonna drink it. But yeah, appreciate you guys all stopping by. I know it's like only an hour stream, and usually I do like 2 or 3 hours. It's just one of those nights, guys. But yeah, I got some videos coming. I'll check out this Alpha Damien guy. He seems like a very interesting fellow to talk about or do a video about. So I'll give him a check. But yeah, give me you guys' last thoughts and goodbyes, and we'll kind of end the stream here. I know short stream, but again, I'm just still kind of resting. But Wes is the guy with all the tattoo and brags about going to prison. He's the guy who says you're not a man if you're not ripped or rich. Oh, okay. There's just so many of them that are like that, man. It's hard to keep track of them. I'm not even kidding. There's more of those guys out there. But Wanda really gets the worst of it. Like she really is powerful, top 5 most powerful Avenger, but she's not what they are hyping her to be. Well, yeah, she's still a character on in a comic book, right? I think at the end of the day. Mr. Gamer says, have a good night, bro. Yeah, you too, Mr. Gamer. Thanks for stopping by. Good night. Yeah, good night, guys. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Don't party too hard. Was it Saturday night? Yeah, don't party too hard tonight, guys. You know, the hangover's not fucking worth it. Sorry, I got a little heated, but it was still a good stream. Yeah, it was a good stream. I know it's kind of short, but you know, I gotta kind of rest up a little bit. But yeah, good stream, guys. I know it's been a while. So, have you heard about the chicken jockey trend? I have. That's why I put it as the thumbnail. It's kind of like a little bit of a sneak peek on my video coming out tomorrow. I'm going to be talking about the Minecraft shit tomorrow. So, yeah, look out for that video. Good night. Good night, Point Break. Also, W profile pic. Good night. Keep this thumbnail, Dre. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you guys have a good one, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. But yeah, bye. Be the first. Bye.